So as a business owner, what is it that you really care about? So when you take a look at your business, what is it that you are trying to fulfill? What is it that you are trying to gain or obtain from it? So when you have a business and when you have an online store in particular, you have all of your products, you have everything listed, and you want people to come into your store and you want them to buy. So the main idea is to, increase transactions, have more visitors come in. The revenue that you put in, you want to make sure that you have like a return on your investment. You want to just make sure that you have a steady running business that also provides you like a good revenue. So that is basically what it is when you're running a business. Like very basically put, this is what it is. You have your visitors coming in, you have your customers, you have your product, and then you have the revenue that you're generating based on that. And so that is what it is when you are a business owner, what it is that you are trying to do. So that is what you ought to really put all of your focus on. And so when it comes down to this little circle over here, this is like the core area. So as I mentioned before, you have your growth, your customer, and your revenue. So this is basically, as a business owner, these are like the three aspects that you really have to focus on. So how is it that you're going to grow? How are you going to facilitate your customers? How is it that you're going to tend to them? And in turn, good customer service, really taking care of your customers, following up with them, is going to end up with you being able to get a lot of revenue. So with that being the core, as I mentioned in the previous slide, you have like the chart of focus. So your main focus is going to be within like the internal core, which I mentioned before, is going to be your growth, your customer, and your revenue. Then you have the outer circle, which is going to be your operations again. So this is another thing that you have to concentrate on. So your operations will include, what are the types of products that you sell? What are the pricing? What pricing are you going to place for it? How are you going to create like a brand loyalty? How are you going to make sure that your customers come in and buy like repeatedly? And organic marketing. And so all of these type of things are the operations that you have to consider. And in order to fulfill these operations, you need to have particular technology, which is what the outermost ring is. So this technology would include like the websites that you have. Does this website have like shipping integrations? Do you have payment integrations? Do you have a facility for email marketing? So all of these type of technology helps you really facilitate your operations. So this helps you nurture your operations. So what it is that we try to do with Soho Commerce is really help you focus on the main core. So even though operations and technology are a part of your chart of focus and what you need to focus on, we make sure that Soho Commerce takes care of not only the operations but also the technology that we provide. So your core focus can just be on your customer growth and your revenue. So in that way, what we do is we provide tools. And so apart from you being able to build your e-commerce store with our easy to use drag and drop builder, and we also make it very easy for you to add your whatever images you need to add for your products, to add the products in themselves and also their descriptions. And so it's very easy for you to categorize and add all of these things. And it's not at all hard where you have to like develop them using a designer or have a developer come in and build it for you. So you can do it all by yourself. And apart from that, we also have shipping integrations and also payment integrations all inbuilt within the builder. And we also provide you with one-click integration tools such as Soho Marketing Hub and Soho Page Sense. And so all of these tools really help you get like a good feel of how your website will operate like when it's live and how well it's doing. You can definitely take down the analytics, see how it's operating, see how it is that you can improve it to increase your organic traffic. And of course, in the demo, we're going to be getting into a lot more detail as to what these integrations are and how they help you build a very professional online business kind of a store platform. And so we'll be getting into that. And even when it comes down to email marketing, we provide tools that help you create campaigns that you can send out regular email campaigns to your visitors using the Soho Campaigns integration. So we provide all of these together as a bundle, so you don't really have to leave the platform or bother about paying extra for plugins or think about how do I get this set up and that set up. So the whole idea is to have everything available on a single platform, and we're going to show you how that can be done. So again, like as I mentioned before, like getting a little more into the detail of the technology layer, you have your online store, which will be taken care of by the Soho Commerce website builder, the online store builder. And then we have email marketing, which can be done using our Soho campaigns integration. So you can go and send out email campaigns to your website visitors or your customers on a regular basis. We also have our integrations with different payment gateways that are all universally applicable. Then we have inventory management with Zoho Inventory and Zoho Books will help you with your order management. Then you have shipping integrations as well that we provide with various shipping carriers. Then we have loyalty management. And so, we provide a whole bunch of different tools, even for social media. So all of these type of tools are provided in this one bundle in itself via our one-click integrations. And so basically in this particular session, if we're going to take a look at the agenda, it's going to be how you can use all of these tools, all of these operations and technology to build your store under 60 minutes. And so we're going to be talking about how you can get started. So this is basically going to be like a quick run through of when you get into the e-commerce builder, what is it that you are to expect and what are the things that it is that you can do to build your website. And then designing your custom storefront, of course. So this is going to be the main area that when your visitors visit your online store, your storefront is going to be like the first page that they land on, which is going to really give them a good idea of what it is that you have to offer, what business it is that you provide. And so you'll have your banner image, and then you will have, a few of your products on display. What is it that you specialize in? What are the type of, things that you offer that really sets you apart from your competition? So all of these things will be displayed on your storefront, and this is what will really have your visitors be more inclined to purchase from you. So definitely designing your storefront is one of the more crucial or critical aspects of building your online store. So we're going to be getting into how you can go about doing that. And then order processing and, reporting dashboard. So, once people come in and buy your products and, they order them, so how your orders will be processed, we'll be showing a demo as to how your orders will be processed and how, you can take a look at how these are being reported on your dashboard. And so we're going to be showing that in the demo as well. So you can get like a whole well-rounded idea as to how it would be to build your store, get it live, and how it would be when your visitors start purchasing from you. So to get started, here are like a few tips. So before you even access the Zoho Commerce online store builder, a few things that you can keep in mind is like your store name and its logo. So have that ready, like what you're going to call your store, and maybe like a good PNG image of what your logo will be. So this will really go a long way in your branding. And then also the banner images. And so we have like a carousel type of banner. So you can choose to have that displayed in either all of your pages, or you can choose to even have it enabled for just a few pages and not for others. And so just have all of your banner images in whatever required dimension and size you would like it to be, and make sure that it's very apt to the business that you do. So if you have all of those images ready, it would just be a matter of you getting there, uploading your store name, your logo, your banner images, and then also having all of the details of each product. So that would entail you having descriptions, photo specifications, maybe shipping details, the cost, and maybe if you're providing any discount for these products. So have all of that ready in like an Excel sheet so that you can just upload that. So having all of these ready initially will really help you speed up or simplify and ease your online store building process. And so here are a few of our payment gateways. We integrate with PayPal, with Forte, WorldPay to checkout. And we also have shipping carriers such as DHL, FedEx, and UPS. And so we have tie-ups with all of these just for your information. And now we will get on with the demo. So this is going to be a pre-recorded demo. Of course, during this demo session, while the video is running, if there are any questions that you would like to ask me, if there's anything that you would like to convey and communicate, you can definitely do so, because I'm pretty sure that during the demo, it may bring up like a few questions or queries. So you can definitely drop those questions to me, either in the chat area or in the questions tab, and I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. We have Priyal here as well, along with Naresh, who is our technical support engineer. So do feel free to definitely interact with us while the video was running. And if you guys want to also um, save your questions for the end at the last part of the session, you can do so as well. So I'll just get the video up.
In this demo, we are going to see how to use Zoho Commerce platform to build your very own e-commerce store. Zoho Commerce has all the technical elements needed to build a store. But as you can see in the screen, there are few elements that are very specific for your brand. So before you start building your store, you would require your very own logo, product images, product description, as well as any, if you require integration with shipping or payment providers, you will need account with those specific providers as well. Once we have established the prerequisites, we are going to go into the Zoho Commerce website to access the platform. So if you have already signed up, you will have the button Access Zoho Commerce. Otherwise, you will have to sign up for an account and then log into the platform. So once you get into the platform, you will see a button called Create New Store. So once we see the screen, yeah, so as you can see, clicking on create new store, it is going to take you to your store builder. So basically you will it takes some time to load. Once this loads, it will take you to a screen where you're going to give the basic information about your store. Go ahead and enter all the details correctly, because the information related to country, states, currency cannot be changed later on. Once you have entered the detail, click choose template. All templates in Zoho Commerce are free. For the sake of the demo, I am going to choose the second template. So I'm just going to hover over the template I need and click on choose. So this might take some time to load. So this is the main dashboard. As you can see, the first two steps is already done. So you have given the store information and chosen a template. Now the next step is to add product. So we go and click on add product. So it takes us to the add product page where we give the various information about the product. So ideally we need to give the product name. So the product name will automatically generate the URL, and then we need to give the selling price. All of these three information is mandatory, and we enter the retail price as well as the SKU. Description is basically the small description that comes just below the price in most product pages. So we give like 2 or 3 lines, and then the product details is the detailed explanation where we need to go in depth about the product and explain about the various elements. So Zoho Commerce also allows you to give a specification. You can create specification tables and give even more information about the product using specification. So that is also possible using the Zoho Commerce product page. So also, as you can see, the product details can easily be formatted with all the features that is given. And you can also track inventory. So if you want to track inventory, you need to give that as checkbox. Otherwise, you can just remove it. And by giving a low stock limit, an email will be triggered as soon as your stock goes below your stock limit, or basically a low stock limit. And you can give the various product identifiers. These are extremely helpful when you are trying to connect your store with various marketplaces or Google Shopping, etc. Also, you can just drag and drop images onto the images field. And if you're adding more than one image, all you need to do is drag and reposition. This will reorder the image on your product page. So add attributes, you can there are various kind of attributes you can add for your product, like different colors, dimensions, etc. So if you are going to add various color of the product, you can actually map them to the image. So if you choose red, a red color image can be chosen to pop up. So you can give that level of detailing with the help of Zoho Commerce product page. And also, as you can see, when you create more variants, you need to set different quantities as well as selling price for each of the variant. So it is all pretty straightforward, and you can actually set up your inventory seamlessly with the help of Zoho Commerce platform. All right, so once you have set all the details, you come to the SEO element. So I would highly recommend you add all of the details pertaining to SEO, because it really helps you rank better in organic search results. So go ahead and as in when you set products, ensure you enter all the SEO details. So this is the specification tab that I spoke about. We are not going to look into it now, but yeah, you can go ahead and hit save, and your first product is uploaded into the system. So now we are not going to publish our site at this point. We are going to go and set up shipping. So clicking on setup shipping, you are going to go into this particular page where you're going to first choose basically set up a shipping zone. So we are gonna ideally put in a title. It could be either domestic shipping, international shipping, or local. So whatever kind of a shipping you want to provide for those users, you're going to give that particular title. So so if you're gonna do it domestic, so you're gonna do it for your particular country and choose all states. So if you click down on the, if you click on the small blue arrow, you have an option to choose all states. And you can also restrict shipping to specific zip codes. Zoho Commerce also lets you do that. So once you do that, you're going to click on save and add rate. So in the add rate page, we are going to give the different kind of shipping, like, it could be the 2-day shipping, it could be priority shipping, free delivery, free shipping. So all of that comes into the add shipping price page, and we are going to give all the elements needed. So that is the shipping name, the estimated delivery time, and here I'm just going to give flat rate, but you can also give a custom rate, which is based on product weight or any sort of specification that you set up. So once that's done, your shipping rate is set up. So now we are going to go back to the dashboard by clicking on the arrow button on top left corner. So here now we are going to set up payments. So as you can see, these are all a one-click payment integration. So you can go ahead and integrate with whatever provider you want. But for the sake of the demo, I'm going to choose the offline payment button. So if you want to integrate, you just basically click on it and give the authorized ID, the transaction key, and currency. So if you already have an account with any of the payment integrators, you would already have all of these information. So to set up offline payment, we just click on setup over there, and we give the label basically offline payment. This will be shown in your checkout page. So you can also set the minimum eligible amount as well as maximum eligible amount for free shipping. So you can also charge them additionally if they want to choose this option. They might have to pay extra. You can also set that up. And once that's done, you can hit save. So you can, you need to, if you want to like take your store live online, you need to click on make store live here, because for offline payment, the system requires you to confirm. So once that's done, you have the option to publish your site. So if you don't do this step, your store will still be in a test mode and you cannot collect payment from your customers. So once we have basically set up this shipping, the payment, and added the products, you can go ahead and publish your website right away. With Zoho Commerce, you get a free subdomain. So your domain It's like your domain .zohocommerce.com is free, so you don't really have to go in and buy a new domain at this point at all. So you can just publish your site now. So once you've chosen your domain, you just click and proceed to publish. So now we are going to see how your website is going to look. We haven't worked on the design at all. So this is basically with the template that we chose. So as you can see, this is the template that we chose. We can see our product that has been imported in here, but everything else is exactly how it was in the template. Now that we have seen how to do all the essentials needed to set up your store, basically we chose the template, we added product, and we set up the shipping and payment. Now we are going to move into the visual editor, which is where you basically design the entire storefront. To make changes to your website design, you need to go back to the main dashboard and click on Site Builder as shown. So it is going to take you into the website builder where you can make changes to the banner, the elements, etc. To change the logo, all you need to do is to hover over the logo and click on the change logo button. Here, all you need to do is upload the image. So it's basically drag and drop. So you can bring in your logo into the builder and hit save. It is automatically going to change the logo of your website. Now, based on the logo, I would like to change the color theme of my website. So as you can see right now, the color theme is red and white, but my logo is IDD green and pink. So to do that, I am going to go into the visual edit. Inside the editor, there are various options that I can make to change the look and feel of the websites. As you can see, clicking on the presets, I can change the color theme of the website. So choosing the color here, it is not only going to change the color of the header or the banner or whatever, it's going to change the color across the website. All the CTAs and the icons and all of those colors are going to be changed when I make the change to the preset option. So as you can see now, I have chosen the green that I wanted, and all the CTA buttons across the design, basically the theme has been changed. So now I'm going to show you like how you can change the banner of your website. So as it see, I've just dragged and dropped a small background to the banner. So as you can see, as I hover over the mouse, I can choose the area selected. So this particular area that is selected is where that particular background is. So it was too light. Now I can basically choose the overlay and decide how light or how dark I want that image to be. So that's how powerful the builder is. So you can create the look and any look you want for your banner. And you have the option to place image over an image. So as you can see, I placed a image which is the background. Now I'm placing another image over it to highlight my product or to highlight any particular element that I want. To publish the store, we need to click on the publish button on the top right corner. Once we click on the publish, we can set any subdomain we want, and it comes along with your subscription plan. It is completely free. And once we have set the subdomain, we can go into the website and see the changes reflect immediately. So now we can see the live website where we have set up the banner and the products we have added is all displayed on the home page. Now we are going to place the test order. So we are clicking on the product. We are choosing the size, clicking add to cart. All right, now going to the cart and basically checking out. So as you can see, all of these pages are pre-built and we are not doing anything, like we are not changing anything. And so yes, our test order is almost ready. Complete order. So once the order is placed, I am going to go and show from a customer's point of view in their email what they receive. So as you can see, the customer has received the order email. So all of this is preset and you don't have to go in and do anything, and it's all automatically done for you. So now I'm going to go and show you how you can process this order from the back end and ship it to the customer. So now I'm going to exit from the builder, go into the store's dashboard. So clicking on this order button, you're going to see the order that was just placed. You can click on confirm the order, which is going to confirm the customer's order. And choosing the shipping option, it's going to show the customer knows that their product is shipped. And clicking on mark as delivered means the product is delivered in the customer's end. So we are also going to go back and see the emails the customer is receiving at every stage. So the order confirmation email, as well as the product has been shipped email and the product has been delivered email. So ideally, that is how you basically can build your store and go live in under 30 minutes. If you have any questions, do put it in the question panel or write to us. Thank you so much for your time.
So that brings us to the end of the demo session, and I hope that all of you found that information useful. Maybe for those of you who have not used the product yet, maybe this may motivate you to try to go and do so. Or maybe for those of you who have been using the product and knew that there were certain features such as these and didn't quite know to what extent you could actually utilize them. I hope that this demo was able to shine some light on those particular aspects. And so now we'll move on to the next part of the session where we'll be answering the questions. This is going to be an open Q&A session, so you can definitely ask all of the questions that it is that you would like to know. At this point in time, we're going to keep the portal open and we're going to be answering all the questions that you put forward in real time. So definitely do be sure to drop your questions either in the questions area or the chat area as well. We'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Priyal, are you there with us?
Hi, Christine. Can you hear me? Hi, Christine.
Hi, Priyal. Yeah, awesome. Let's get around to
We do have a couple of questions.
right.
We have two questions that actually Naresh has helped us answer it. So we have one question from Joanna. If you're doing pickup orders, is there a way to choose a pickup date at checkout?
Yeah, so when it comes down to pickup, so that functionality, I will leave that to Naresh to answer Joanna because we'll just see. I think he has gotten around to it. Right, exactly. So that was the doubt that I had. So when it comes to picking up, I didn't really think that there was that option available. That is something that we are working on. So right now, what it is that we do is we have shipping carriers. So it's more of a process where you ship out your products rather than to have a pickup. But given the fact that that is a feature that many of our users have been requesting, we are definitely, getting that ready and getting that work done. So that will be out for your usage as soon as possible. Yeah,
Yeah. And is Zoho Commerce included with the Zoho One licensing? If not, what is the cost?
right.
No.
So Zoho Commerce is not a part of the Zoho One license. So what I will do is I will add the pricing page so that you can take a look. And so we provide various packages, so you can definitely see one that suits your requirement. And let me just pull that up for you real quick.
Uh,
Yeah.
I've got that.
What is that? Real?
I got the pricing up.
Okay, definitely. So if you can just send that over to
Yeah.
Ushvinder, that would be great. Keep the portal open for any other questions. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much, Mandeep, for joining us. Thank you and your whole team for being here today. We really appreciate it. Um, All right, I think it's safe to assume that we've come to the end of our session. I would like to thank all of you once again for joining us today. It was a really nice session. It was really nice interacting with all of you. I appreciate it. And I would like to thank my teammates, Priyal and Naresh as well, for being here and helping along with answering questions and interacting with all of you. So we will be sending out the recording of this webinar session to all of you either by tomorrow or latest Monday. And I do wish to interact and see all of you again next time. Thank you so much, Yashminder. We will definitely contact you and get you in the one-on-one session. Thank you, Sunil. Thank you, Rebecca, Mandeep. Thank all of you once again for joining us today. And thank you, Priyal, and thank you, Naresh. I really appreciate all of you being here. And for those of you who are joining us from the West, I would like to wish all of you a good morning. And to my teammates here in India, I would like to wish all of you a good night. And with that, I will be ending our session. Thank you once again.
Thank you. Thank you, Christine. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
everyone.